Natalia, is today's paper around? There's an article on the making of Stormbringer 2, and I want to cross-reference it with the file on Stormbringer 1.
Will you lighten up, Debbie Sue? Your intensity is giving me gas.
My apologies to your digestive tract, Jameson, but I want to be prepared for the show. Hey! They announced the winners of this year's Infy Awards for infotainment reporting.
Oh, here we go. Every year I win one of those stupid awards. I have to go to some stupid dinner and sit there and wait for them to give me another paperweight. I'm tempted just to skip it this year.
Winners for Best Anchor on a Half-Hour Program. From Access Entertainment, Kyle Krasner.
Heck.
From Encyclopedia Celebritannica, Dwayne Davenport.
Loser.
From Star Stalker, Michael Moscatel.
Fat.
And from the Wrong Coast,
Oh, be still, my beating heart.
Debbie Sue Melendez!
I'm sorry, what's happening?
I won!
Let me see that.
Okay, people, let's suck it up and crank it out. We're on in 5, 4, 3.
Tonight, cops who give makeovers. Wilford Brimley goes wild. The very last comic book hero, if we're lucky. And Charlie's Angels without tan lines. It's all coming up tonight on The Wrong Coast. Hello, everybody, and welcome to The Wrong Coast. I'm Debbie Sue Melendez.
And I'm Jameson Loser. We've got plenty of show tonight and whatever.
Starting with word that there's a new action hero in town. Here's Jameson with the 411.
Why don't you give us the 411, Debbie Sue? I'm sure it'll sound a lot more entertaining coming from the winner of an Infy Infotainment Award.
Okay. You know, Hollywood loves the
comics. Batman, Spider-Man, the Hulk, each got his start in the pages of a comic book. And so did the hero of a new action blockbuster starring Edward Norton and Morgan Freeman, Jettison Man.
That's what I was gonna say.
I was surprised when they approached me about doing a Jettison Man movie. It's not really all that popular of a comic book. I got into the comic book game sort of late, and most of the good superpowers were already taken. The executives came to see me about the storyline. They were concerned that the ability to leap really high wasn't enough of a superpower. I was like, he was bitten by a cricket, what do you expect?
Come on, give it up, lady!
Help! Help me, somebody!
Who are you?
What are you?
I am Jettison Man. Unhand that woman.
Or...
I will unleash my superpower.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay, unleash it.
Jettison away! Evildoers, remember the name of Jettison Man!
The studio said Hollywood had already made movies about every single comic book hero, except two, Jettison Man and the Oozer. He's a superhero with weeping open sores who infects villains with diseases. They went with Jettison Man.
Why me, Uncle Fred? Why me? I didn't ask for the responsibility of protecting civilians, and I don't want it. I don't even know if I'm up to the challenge.
Listen, Barry, God has a plan for all of us. We take what we can get. Some are born strong, some are born fast. You just happen to have been bitten by a radioactive cricket.
Hello. Second Federal Savings. They're being robbed. I am Jettison Man. Drop your guns and hand over the money.
No.
Well then, you asked for it.
Is that...
A siren. Your leg rub noise distracted them long enough for the police to get here. You made a slight difference, Jettison Man.
Thanks to you, Uncle Fred. Thanks to you.
No thanks. I just ate.
Well then, Jettison away!
Jettison Man, springing into theaters next month.
Springing. Very clever. Award-winningly clever.
Well, I, for one, am very happy for the makers of Jettison Man because it looks like they have a hit on their hands, and being happy for someone else's good fortune is a sign of maturity. Wouldn't you say so, Jameson?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, it's time to check in with our own Julie Wyvern for Out and About with Julie.
Hello, Jameson and Debbie Sue. Today we're out and about with Kevin Costner, a Hollywood megastar of such hits as Bull Durham, The Untouchables, and of course, his latest, Waterwolves. Here's a note of interest about Kevin's golf comedy, Tin Cup. It contained a secret-coded message in which he professed his love for me.
Julie, are you okay?
It's a little hot in here. I'm really thirsty.
Julie, where are you?
Funny story, Debbie Sue. Kevin's press agent thinks I'm some kind of obsessed fan. She refused to let me interview Kevin, so I decided to hide in the trunk of his limo.
You're in Kevin Costner's trunk?
Did you know you can't open a trunk from the inside? Hey, guess what I just heard? I'm pregnant with Kevin Costner's baby. Ringo Starr told me so. Madonna has agreed to be my wet nurse.
Julie, do you smell anything funny in there, like exhaust fumes?
Oh, look, here's something to drink. Cheers.
Julie, maybe we should check back in with you later in the show.
I think I'm going to sleep now.
That, of course, was Out and About with Julie Wyvern. Another award-winning performance by a member of the Wrong Coast team who's not me.
Maybe you should stick to reading what's on the prompter, Jameson.
And maybe you should stick it up your...
Excuse me?
I am so tired of not being respected. Let me tell you something, Little Miss Infy Award. You don't have the journalistic credentials to work at a high school newspaper. Take away that ridiculous hair and inane, inappropriate grin, and you are a big, fat zero. This show would collapse without me. I'll tell you what. This is what I think of your award.
We've got a lot more show for you, everybody, so don't go away.
I quit.
Coming up, Harvey Fierstein and Nathan Lane are buddy cops, assuming a broad definition of the word buddy when the Wrong Coast returns.
When you're cops in the roughest part of town, it pays to have a gay attitude.
Freeze, slime!
Look at this place. It's like an ad for good lousekeeping. Harvey Fierstein and Nathan Lane star in Queer Eye for the Bad Guy.
Oh, what a mess. Looks like the floor is covered in sushi.
I love sushi.
I love sushi. You know sushi is the origami of food?
I love origami.
I love ikebana.
You love the ancient art of Japanese flower arranging? So do I.
Some of those displays are like an Issey Miyake creation.
I always confuse him with Isaac Mizrahi.
You know, these dead perps could really use a makeover.
Let's do it. That's right. Two of America's most entertaining stereotypes, tough cops and gay homosexuals, in one movie. Here's the rub. My favorite ottoman is in a checkered pattern. So, do I recover it or bite back my tears and march it straight to mini storage limbo?
I say take the devil by the derriere and just recover the darn thing.
That might be him.
Is that him?
I don't think so.
Sorry about this soup, but it's wreaking havoc with your complexion. Makes you look ruddy.
You really should go beige or taupe. They won't change the way you think about cops or the way you think about gays. Nathan Lane and Harvey Fierstein in Queer Eye for the Bad Guy.
Well, I'm back. It's time for Top Stories, so here we go with our top story tonight. Peter Gallagher suffers from eyebrow dandruff. That was the bombshell Peter dropped during a recent interview when he admitted that he sometimes feels overwhelmed by the flaky white skin that collects in his thatchy peeper toppers.
I've had this problem ever since I was a baby. And even then, the other babies were constantly making fun of me. I mean, they couldn't really talk, you know, they were babies. But I know what they were thinking. Look at the eyebrow dandruff on that kid. Damn these dusty caterpillars.
Colin Farrell and James Woods got into a groping match last night at the Hollywood hotspot Shooting Stars. The two touchy-feely super studs got entangled as they simultaneously attempted to fondle a passing cocktail waitress. EMS workers were called to the scene where the two were separated using the tried-and-true bucket of cold water technique. According to her doctors, Paris Hilton's body has rejected her latest torso extension. Paris was hoping that the operation would double her torso's length and allow her to expose more midriff than any other celebrity. Incidentally, the current holder of the longest torso on record is the pop singer Britney Spears, who is currently over 70% torso. Ever wonder how Hollywood megamom Catherine Zeta-Jones manages to juggle motherhood and her busy film career? The Wrong Coast caught up with Zeta-Jones and found out her secret.
I have a buttload of money, so I can hire as many nannies, tutors, and chauffeurs as I need. I mean, sometimes it's difficult keeping track of all the people who work for my children, but I just try to stay focused. and rich.
Gwyneth Paltrow is the subject of a lawsuit by paparazzi photographer Peter Peters. Mr. Peters claims that he was unlawfully ejected from Ms. Paltrow's womb while taking some pictures of her unborn baby.
This is a cut and dried First Amendment issue. If our Constitution can't protect my right to take pictures of someone's unborn child from inside the womb, then we might as well hand over our country to Saddam Hussein and his Taliban.
Wow, he really got in there, didn't he? And those are tonight's top stories. Not so hard once you get the hang of it. Now it's time for our own Connie Crone and this week's Spotlight on the Movies. Connie?
Thanks, Debbie Sue. Whatever happened to the good old days when you could stroll down the street to a grand movie palace, pay your 25 cents, and sit in luxury while enjoying a great film? These days, we're forced to drive to a mall so we could spend $10 at the Super Many multiplex, where we're crammed into a theater the size of a shoebox, listening to idiots talk back to the screen and yell at their children. Not that I wouldn't love to bring my child to a movie theater, Debbie Sue. The fact is, Percocet is a prescription drug, and everyone is well aware I'm prone to back pain. I guess my point is, Debbie Sue, would you consider being a character witness in what could prove to be a long and bitter custody battle?
I don't think so, Connie.
You're just like all the rest.
Thank you, Connie, for your Spotlight on the Movies. Now, everybody is going crazy over the new video from Wilford Brimley. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Wilford Brimley. I've got a special fondness for simple things. Oatmeal. I like it. I like a sturdy shoe, the kind of shoe you could go for a stroll in and maybe get some oatmeal. But that's just me. Maybe you're looking for something a little more exciting, like untamed antique bosoms, which is just the kind of thing you'll find in Golden Girls Gone Wild. You won't find any pros here, just real elderly gals showing off what nature gave them. These randy old birds have lost their inhibitions, as well as their unmentionables. If you like them long in the tooth, then these body seniors will deliver.
B2.
Oh, that's me! Bingo! Bingo!
Bingo is right. Make sure you order Golden Girls Gone Wild, okay? Because it's the right thing to do, and it's the naked, wrinkly way to do it. And don't forget to order Mahjong Gone Wild and Gone Wild the Beauty Parlor.
Well, if those videos don't put the tension back in your pension, I don't know what will. Coming up after the break...
Golden Girls Gone Wild. What a great idea. Hey, Debbie Sue.
Look who's already back.
So, what do we have next?
Take a look at this.
To Debbie Sue, great job anchoring the show alone. We haven't missed what's-his-name for a second. If you'd like to continue as lone anchor, you have our blessing. Signed, Upstairs Brass. P.S. Super congrats on the Infy Award.
We'll be right back after these messages. I'll take that from my scrapbook. The sequel to the best movie you never saw. And Charlie's Angels get goosebumps everywhere when The Wrong Coast returns. Welcome back to The Wrong Coast. Still to come, Charlie's Angels full frontal. But first, Tiwa Fu. No thanks, I'm allergic.
How about a chocolate then?
Let's go to Tiwa live on the set of the exciting new sequel to Stormbringer, Stormbringer 2. Tiwa?
Hi, Debbie Sue. I'm here with the man behind the Stormbringer phenomenon, director Alan Pembrast. Alan, why a Stormbringer 2?
I suppose the easy answer is ticket buyers flock in droves to see a sequel. But the answer I'm giving to the press is we just felt it wouldn't be fair to our audience not to answer the questions raised in Stormbringer 1.
What can the Stormbringer 2 audience expect?
Pretty much more of everything you got with Stormbringer. More thrills, more excitement, more closure.
Who's in the movie again?
The whole cast is returning.
I don't seem to have them in my notes.
Courtney Cox, David Schwimmer, Matt LeBlanc, Lisa Kudrow, and Lawrence Hilton Jacobs.
You must be a big fan of Friends.
What's that?
The TV show?
Don't know it. And action.
The sky looks gray. Maybe what he said was true. Maybe he can control the weather.
Don't say it. Don't even think it.
We can't pretend that we are unaware that the humidity is almost 100%. 100%.
Don't.
100. Alan, can we cut?
Cut.
I feel a little lost. I don't know what my character wants or why I'm doing what I'm doing.
He just wants the same things he wanted in the first Stormbringer. only more so.
Yeah, what were those things?
David, you should know. You starred in the first one.
Did I?
Aren't you collecting residual checks?
No.
Well then, that's a matter for your lawyer. Back to 1. The great thing about Stormbringer 2 is you know you're gonna like it because you loved the first one. Am I right?
I have to be honest with you. I don't remember the first Stormbringer.
You never saw the biggest film of the summer?
Which summer?
That hot one. Action!
Can we hold for a second, Alan? I have my agent on the phone and he doesn't remember me doing a Stormbringer.
Action on fans! Fans! Excellent! Cut! Cut! What were you saying, David?
Was I talking?
I guess not. Back to 1.
Alan, I'm right here on the film database website, and there's no mention at all of a Stormbringer.
Look, why would I make a Stormbringer 2 if there wasn't a Stormbringer 1? Are you suggesting I just scared up some actors who are desperate for a movie career to shoot a slap-together script in 3 weeks and then call it a sequel in hopes that teenagers with the attention span of a turnip will think they're seeing the follow-up to the hit they sort of remember liking? Does that even make any sense?
I guess not. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
JDS, that's the lowdown from the set of Stormbringer 2. First thing tomorrow, I'm gonna pick up the Stormbringer DVD and get myself up to speed.
It's out of print.
Oh, well, let's hope Stormbringer 2 does as well as Stormbringer 1 appears to have done. Maybe? Are you still here?
I have something I'd like to say, Debbie Sue, in front of you, in front of our Wrong Coast audience, and in front of God.
All right.
When I heard that you won an Infy, I was jealous of you because I'm so insecure. Then I walked off the show thinking you would crumble and everyone would miss me. And then when nobody missed me, I tried to buy you off with some flowers and chocolates I stole from the desk of that intern with a lazy eye. Did you know it's her birthday? Anyway, I'm petty and selfish and vindictive, and can I please have my job back?
What about my ridiculous hair?
Did I say ridiculous? I meant full-bodied and free-spirited.
And my inane, inappropriate grin?
It's totally appropriate and totally ane.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
And now, the report you've been waiting for. Our exclusive look at the next installment of America's favorite 3-girl action series, Charlie's Angels Full Frontal.
Can I have a chocolate?
No.
Well, with the first 2 films, we just kinda, kept upping the action.
We just started at one point with the action and tried to go higher.
Pushing the boundaries of the action.
But also our actressing.
Yes! Our character play acting performance needed to be more and more...
Higher and higher.
This film was a real challenge for us because it was important to find new ways to explore our characters.
Really dig deep so they seem a lot dimensional.
Ladies.
What took you so long? We almost had to break ourselves out. And you know what that does to my hair? Split ends.
Wait a minute. How are we gonna get up to that window?
Well, not with a rope, because I didn't bring one. The guards are coming!
If only we had something fibrous we could fashion into a rope.
How about our pantsuits?
Most women in current films today are portrayed as just sex objects who flit around screen in skimpy outfits saying stupid lines.
That's what our fans like about our characters, and we want to give them what they want. Angels, use my halter top and shorts as some sort of weapon. Good job, Angels.
I've got to stop hanging out at the barber shop because this was too close a shave.
Should I grab the rope?
No time. We have a long walk ahead of us through a very busy city.
Right.
Let's move.
Hey, Bosley.
Angels, what have you 3 been up to now? On second thought, don't tell me. I'm better off not knowing.
The big question. Will there be a Charlie's Angels 4?
Well, that's for us to know and you to find out. When we say yes, there will be.
We don't want to give too much away. Let's just say you'll see 3 independent women in control and not exploiting themselves in order to sell tickets.
It's called Charlie's Angels Full Penetration.
Wow, that's empowerment. And the final report in tonight's edition of The Wrong Coast.
Before we sign off, I would just like everyone to know you're looking at a whole new Jameson Burkwright. No more crazy accusations, no more wild outbursts, no more paranoia. Unless, of course, you wrote that memo to make me look bad, so you could get my job!
Oh, here we go.
You conniving little tramp, you tricked me! You tricked me!
That's it! I quit!
Okie doke. This is Infy winner Debbie Sue Ashante Melendez saying, I'll see you next time on The Wrong Coast.
I want my job back!